Roger.
Hi, my name's Roger Skinner. I've been to Turkey probably 7 times together with my wife. We've imported foodstuffs out of Turkey for the last 25 years. We brought our kids, we've hired a camper van and driven through Turkey, and we've hired our own cars and driven through Turkey. This time we're here with our friends just to enjoy it once again, because it's a lovely country and we enjoy coming back all the time.
My name is Rainey Skinner. I'm Roger's wife. We've had a wonderful time in Turkey over the years, and we've mainly been following the historical side of it. But travelling with the Tunga with Peter, our pastor from home, we've now seen a different side, which is the religious side, and we've really enjoyed, and we've been able to put pieces of the Bible together, which has been fantastic. But we've also always enjoyed Atunga's laughter and fun, and he gives us a very comprehensive idea of what's happened in the various places. So we really enjoyed this trip, even though we've been here so many times. This has been a wonderful experience for us today.
My name is Peter Keep, and I'm travelling with my wife. She'll introduce herself at the moment. I'm a pastor from Australia. And, I also travel extensively in Africa because I have a social and Christian work that I do there as well. I'm quite used to travelling, but this is our first time in Turkey, and we've enjoyed it very much for a whole range of people, the food, plenty of food to eat. We've done that. The interactions we've had with people as we've travelled, both the people who have been looking after us, but also hotels and other places we've stayed. The general sense of the flow of culture here, with this region being a region that's had the flow of many civilisations over it, we have a tremendous sense of history. And I guess for me, from a Christian point of view, to be able to visit the cities of the 7 churches of Revelation, and also some of the places that Paul went to has been a real highlight for me. It's one thing to read something on a page. It's another thing to be in the place and to kind of imagine what it would be like.
My name's Anthea, and in Australia I'm a primary school teacher, so I've taken holidays to come here and I've loved every moment of it. Just being in places that I've read about and never imagined that I'd stand. And even sitting here by the Tigris River, we used to call it the Tigris, now we know to call it the Tigris.
You know to say lots of things properly.
So it's been a wonderful trip.
So, let's start talking about our trip. Anything about Istanbul from religious point of view? We visited Hagia Sophia, of course. Hagia Sophia and Korea.
Well, again, to me, Hagia Sophia is more about the flow of civilization, or is as much about the flow of civilization as it is about religion in a sense. Because the different stages of what's happening. I mean, I guess from a Christian point of view, the emperor, which is the God of justice, the whole thing is really trying to say, my God is the biggest God, and when we talk about the New Jerusalem and all that kind of thing, it's this idea of whose God wins, and so he'll say, my God is the winner, but of course that got supplanted by Islam and so on. Very interesting.
What do you think?
Oh, I love the architecture of Sophia. Also the artwork in Torah. Is it Torah or Torah?
Kora, or
Kora.
yeah,
Oh,
like
Kora.
Kora.
Yes, yeah, the
frescoes,
yeah.
yeah.
Kora.
Then we drew down. First, Gallipoli, which is very important for you.
Yeah, that was very moving, having a day or half a day in Gallipoli and seeing where our ancestors were.
And as a teacher, you can
Now I can
tell your
tell my
students.
students.
Yeah. Amazing, that's important. Gallipoli, that's a nice place.
Across the Dardanelles.
Dardanelles, yeah. Then Çanakkale. We stay overnight in Çanakkale, and the next day, Troy, yeah. So it's Troy and yeah, lovely picture that I want to also show here. So on the coast. And Assos, like.
Assos, we love Assos. It's a little fishing village, it's so quaint, and we stay right by the water.
And great food and
Great food.
But that was Alexander. Oh no, sorry.
Before Assos, Alexandria Troas. Yeah. That's where Paul.
Yes.
took this boat to Samos, then Maldives Islands, to Miletus. It's like a third missionary journey. And from there we went to Rome.
And we walked around and saw the
port, but it used to be harbor. That's not a very destination that we always visit, but we went there and see the ancient port.
Glad that we did that.
Yeah.
Then of course saw the ruins of the ancient city of Baghdad.
Right.
Sometimes there's not much to see, but it still means something.
It's knowing the history behind, even though there's not much there, the history behind it just pulls it all together.
The temple in Pergamon, 7 churches. Let's say we cannot talk about them all because it's a very long trip. So you can say a little bit about 7 churches besides that we saw, for example.
Your domain.
Well, I was just thinking for me, it was great to hear all of I guess, your explanations about the things that were used in the letters that were relevant to shipment was really helpful and insightful as well. And it struck me again about how contextual the writing was, what they have with people who receive that message. But particularly from the emphasis to stand in the theatre there and to imagine Demetrius making a speech against Paul and Silas, and thinking to myself, how would Paul and Silas have felt about that? Now mixing up churches to Revelation and Paul in a way.
Ephesus,
I'm so confused. But thinking about that and what it must have been, the human side to the story. I found that really meaningful.
I found Laodicea really interesting, knowing about the lukewarm water, the hot, cold, the sides, and then I think it showed us the lukewarm water and then the mineral course.
That's where you need to be to take a deal.
Not the good word.
Then 7 churches, we've been to down to the south. Fethiye,
Yes.
Gorge, that's sacred Titus Gorge.
Lovely spot on the
Little cities like ancient sites like Santos. There was Patara, where Nicholas was born, I'd say. And there was the other small cities that we passed, the ancient cities. And overnighting a small town, Tash, that was also, hotel was okay, but the town actually is not nice to. Then Antalya, very important site. It was called preached.
Antalya was interesting too.
Sida was there. Sida. We see the temple just next to the
Temple there is.
sea. Apollo.
I'm glad you didn't remember the altitude.
I'd have to get up and look at it.
And Mevlana, like
Just so
Jalaluddin Rumi, like we visited the Burning Dervish, the Konya, then Cappadocia. Good experience in hot air balloon.
We took our balloon ride over it one morning. Absolutely beautiful.
If you go to Cappadocia, you need to take the balloon ride.
If the weather allows.
In my box.
If
the weather allows.
But the open air museums.
And the dog was looking after us.
The day before and the day after it was
They
fine.
didn't fly. The day we were there, they flew.
But also the place where we stayed, the people were really
That was a lovely place.
Wonderfull was built into the caves. And that was really terrific.
I think you should experience the cave hotel when you are in Cappadocia.
Yeah, you have to.
Otherwise,
It's sort of, one thing you've got to do, it's like the balloon flight. You've got to stay in a cave first time.
Then our eastern part of Turkey.
And that's interesting to see because it's quite different to west.
We've been to cities like close to the border where so many people. I mean, when I tell people, even to my family, I'm going to visit. Okay, we are in Turkey. their family. My mother came here last month, so we know that. And they asked me, the tourists are going there. I said, yes, they start going there again because we had problems. So as travel agent, first of all, I wouldn't recommend anybody to come to the eastern Turkey, to the Syrian border, if I know that it's not safe.
Will you want your life?
Yeah, so my life is also important for me. And driver, by the way, he knows the whole area very well. He's a very well experienced driver. Can you imagine, I don't know how many kilometers or miles we drove in 22 days. We used GPS only once to find one hotel. So it's very difficult to find a driver who knows. Starting from Istanbul all the way to the eastern Turkey, there is a long way. And I'm very happy to work.
Thank you.
We've been very, we
Thank
would also say from a safety point of view, I'm a very good driver.
Yeah.
I drive in Africa a lot with crazy drivers who have no regard to safety. It's always good.
Yeah, nice and smooth.
Yeah.
And nice.
Thank
So
you.
you've been to where? Like
We went to the first excavation, what's it called?
Göbekli Tepe. Yeah,
yes,
that's an
yes.
interesting place, right? So
The birth of
8,000
civilization.
Yeah. Oh, that, yeah.
before Christ.
That's right.
That's the
Yeah.
city, or not city, sorry, the oldest temple we can say. So we've seen that T-shaped stones.
Older than the Stonehenge and the
Yeah.
pyramids.
Yeah,
I
older.
think for anyone who's interested in the history and the development of culture and all those sort of things, that's kind of a must. It's,
Yeah.
you know, like it's a bit far from Cappadocia, it's as far as you want to go, but now you wouldn't include that in that.
Actually, this year I have 4 tours to that Göbekli Tepe because it's getting very popular place.
Becoming more and more
Yeah,
known.
becoming
Yeah.
more. Urfa is also a nice, I mean, different, let's say. Nice is not the right word because for some people it's not maybe, but it's a different place. It's, people, the clothes are
Yes, the
different.
people are a different type.
But I think from a Western perspective, people must have different expectations when they travel.
Yes.
You're going to see different things. These are going to function in a different way. Food is not going to be the food you eat all the time. All those things.
Yes.
So you must be prepared for that somehow.
Interesting places, Mardin.
Yes.
We've seen Orthodox Church,
Yeah.
we've seen Protestant Church,
Yes.
a mosque,
Yes.
the other side there's Catholic Church, like all different, peacefully they live together.
It was good that I got the chance to visit both those churches that are working. They're operating, you know, the Orthodox one and then the Protestant one. And the people in both places were kind to us.
For example, were you expecting something like this to see in Turkey operating church?
Not really.
No.
But then I didn't know what.
Ah, that's
The other thing then is actually food. We never had any concerns about the food because the Tonga always took us to good, clean restaurants where we didn't have to worry about the food.
This is important because there are many restaurants, and so few times we had to choose the one that we have no experience, but like the one in Mardin, the second day. But it has to be clean, otherwise you get sick, and then all the trip can.
But you even take us out into the kitchen to let us have a look at the food being
We
prepared
wouldn't
to
be
make
allowed
sure
to
we
do that
don't
in
have it.
Australia.
That's because I don't want to be responsible, take all the responsibility.
But I think it is important because people, have doubts about travelling other countries, the food, the hygiene,
But
everything. But nowhere in Turkey.
Ömer, what we always think is, you can go and when you go and after 10 days in your house, the things that you remember is, especially long trips, will be food and some sites, not all, but later on slowly they will come.
Yeah, when you look at
Look
at the pictures when
yeah,
you
look
get
at the
home.
pictures. When you think about the places more, then slowly you actually know more. When you go home and you realize that your experience, yeah, with it. So food is one of this. Food, but eating here, you will comfort sleep, yeah.
But also we've eaten in some interesting places. I can't remember where it was, but we went into a small restaurant, and I think everybody except for these ladies were men. They were men from the field working there that day.
Yes, yes. In Kash, in after Santos.
Yes.
I've been there before. I knew the food is good. So sometimes it's good to experience.
Yes, it was interesting.
Oh, that's half the fun of it.
And we knew we were important because when the workers left, they turned the air conditioning on.
Well, that was lovely.
So they're gone, right?
Yeah, well, I knew they were coming back tomorrow. So
Okay.
we weren't coming back.
But it has been a really great trip. Having been here so many times, I think we've got more out of this than when we've done it ourselves. And we have had a lot into these 22 days. But I think, as you say, when we get home, we will gradually just remember and see more and more and more. But it was well worth doing the hard work to get it all in for 22 days.
Yeah.
And we thoroughly enjoyed it. And we really do like it. It's not just the knowledge, but it's also your kindness and your friendship that you've offered to all of us. And it's been a great trip.
And you constantly look out for our safety. If we need to walk away on our own, you come with us.
It's a difficult question, but I always ask people, like, your favorite place, if you say, one place to say.
It's difficult because both Ephesus and Perga were significant. But the scale of everything in Ephesus is there. And the sense of the history of the pre-Greek, the Greek, the Roman, the Christians, and how they all layered that on top of one another in a way. The whole fancy towards the Mary thing because of Diana and all of that sort of thing. So that was quite. And then as far as a place to stay, I'd like to have a week just around that port, going across the roads and doing some things like that. So.
For you?
I like to go here because the first time we took the children there, they climbed all over the place, and that was a great memory to go back there. But I'll say something that's a little bit different. It's been 6 or 7 years since we've been here, and in that time I got to the stage of having to be careful with using a walking stick and not being as physically able as I was last time. And yet, Tony's made it easy, our friends have made it easy to eat. But I was able to do so many things that I thought I wouldn't do, just purely because of the way it's been organised. So, taking into account older people, at my disability has been one of the highlights. It was actually worrying me before we had.
One place that I feel like I don't know was that river after we visited the gorge.
With our feet in the water.
Yeah. I think for both of you, because you've been there before, you sat there. And
We went there before when we were travelling in the car, and
had our
we
own
didn't know it was there, and we just came and argued and said, "Look, I want a photo," and we found this beautiful gorge, and we walked through, and the river was really running fast, but on the other side of the road, you can sit like this, but put your feet in ice and cold water, and we just sat around there, and we had our chai tea, and that was really lovely.
It's just reliving a memory.
I've got a Coke Zero there. It's not an empty place. Or a cappuccino.
Is that my favourite place in Turkey?
yeah.
Very good.
No, I do have. Sorry, I do have a love for the Hagia Sophia.
Yeah.
I've been there 4 or 5 times. No, 4 times. And every time I go back, I can just sit there and I can sit there for hours just looking at it and taking it all in. There's just so much history, so much in the architecture and everything. So it's a commonplace, but I still find it magnificent.
And I actually love to shop everywhere. I haven't got that.
No, you
But,
haven't.
no. So Istanbul, Cappadocia, Laodicea, Assos.
Oh,
Yeah.
there are many.
Yeah.
We're the same.
What would be the last supper? Meal would be lamb. Yeah.
Well, kebab.
Kebab. And pig.
Iskander.
Iskandar.
Yeah. Iskander kebab and rice pudding.
All that's in Canada.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
yeah, all right, yeah. You've got me there.
So thank you.
Thank